Hey, what's up, Louisville? Welcome to Louisville's Finest, a talent showcase. I'm so excited because I'm getting to share with you interviews that are conducted at the 2015 Derby City Comic Con event here in Louisville, Kentucky. I got to interview cartoonists that I met in previous years, and also I was very excited because I was able to interview cartoonists I never met before. We all share the same passion and interest in cartoons and animation. So I'd like you to enjoy this year's 2015 Derby City Comic Con interviews.
All right, we're at Derby City Comic Con 2015, Louisville's Finest Talent Showcase. We're here no other than Randy Gray, who's been on our show plenty of times. And he's here again, 2015 at Derby City Comic Con, where I met him and his wife in 2011. Randy, what are you working on right now?
Right now, I just finished a book about my wife and I's trip to Italy. And of course, I am always doing posters for local sports, UK, Louisville, and I just finished a poster for American Pharaoh celebrating his Triple Crown.
Is this it right here?
Yes, sir.
Can I show it? Is it against the law? Sure. We don't have to blur it out, do we? Copyright infringement? No.
I don't own American Pharaoh. I wish I did.
All right. So, are you working on any, so now I know that you do have a daily, you call it daily comic strip on your website?
Right, it's weekly.
Weekly, okay, got it right. So you don't do them every day, but you do one each week.
At least one a week, right.
Okay. Now, the Rabbit Rod,
yes,
it's one of the characters I like that, especially the one about, I don't want to get a controversy about the lady who worked for the NAACP.
Right.
Yeah, that was funny. That was one of the funniest ones.
And that was actually a little bit different. Usually it's sports, NFL, NBA, college sports, and he's my sports interview character. He'll interview different sports players. And also on the same website, I'll have autobiographical comics. If you have kids, there's always something funny that happens at home.
Now I know you're still working with Little Dude and Rooney comic strip, which you have been doing that for over the years now.
Right.
You have many stories for that name.
Right.
Yeah, excellent work. What's in it for the future?
In the future, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Sports has never stopped being popular. I know it's kind of a weird to cross that genre with the comic book people and the sports, but I'm just kind of finding my own little niche with that. And family stuff is things that most people can relate to. Superheroes I love, but there's superheroes that's kind of a special niche with family and sports is something that other people who think that they're not into comics maybe they don't think so. So I'll just keep on doing that.
All right, anything you would like to say to future persons who want to get into comic books or write comic strips or do illustrations? You have anything to say to them to inspire them to continue to do? Or if they're not doing, they want to do, what steps should you take to get involved?
If you love it, keep doing it. Keep drawing every day. Draw what you love to draw and practice every day. It's simple advice, but it never gets old.
All right, appreciate it, Randy. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I'm here with no other than Victor Dandridge.
Thank you.
I was here back in 2011. His brother here was had a kids corner or something.
Yes.
Tell us more about that.
They basically had built a little kids area around my project, You Create Comics, which is designed to use comic books as a backdrop to general education, but it also simulates, creativity and things like that in younger, audiences. Yeah.
So, when did you establish this?
You Create? I think I came up with my first piece of that in 2008. Didn't really get it locked in until 2010. We actually launched everything in 2011 with the Columbus Metropolitan Library Summer Reading Club, and that was where it kind of sparked fire. And since then, it's been part of that for the last few years. I've done many conventions, taking it there and use it as a showcase for getting people interested in making their own comics.
That's beautiful. You have some work right here.
Yes.
You wrote.
Yes.
You draw.
Well, I didn't draw any of these. I can draw, but I didn't draw any of these. What I did was, I'm the writer and publisher. Basically, what I was aiming to do was to create a brand. And so in order to get that brand established as quickly as possible, I had to be smart and hire other people, like my friend Justin over here. He did the series Order Care Presents the Kindergartens. It's more kid-friendly, all ages kind of thing. But in order to, one, effectively establish a wide range of different titles, different styles, I hired other artists that I'm friends with and things like that in order to get more things out on the table as opposed to me just being the name behind everything. So it was more about brand building.
this is your company.
Yes, yes.
Tell us about your company. It's as big as it comes.
Yes, this is Vantage In-House Productions is the company, or VIP Comics. The whole idea is Vantage is obviously a favorable position. I work from home, so it's in-house. It's my full-time job. And productions, we make everything from books. I've got movie, scripts in play, novels, all kinds of things. And so anything and everything that can be produced, I'd like to make.
Man, so you've been doing this for 100 years.
Almost, man. Like in October, I actually will celebrate 5 years of doing this full time. So it's a blessing. It definitely is.
And did you go to art school? Was this a hobby, or you learned from others?
I did attend CCAD, Columbus College of Art and Design. I went there for a short time, but they really didn't have the focus on comic book production and things like that I wanted. So I didn't stay very long, and it really went for a more hands-on experience. Spent most of the early 2000s kind of getting a feel for how things work, how they don't work, and really put my stamp on my process before I jumped into it, starting in 2011.
2011. So I see this is very successful, and most definitely wish you more for you. And I know it's going to happen. I've been coming here to the Derby City Comic Con. I missed 2012, but I said 2011, 13, 14. This is the 5th one, and this is my 4th time, 2015 here. And I see that you have grown a lot with these books,
yes,
the company.
Yes.
Most definitely appreciate it. And until next time, Vic.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate that.
All right. We're here with Derby City Comic Con 2015 with Mark and Candace, the artists out of Indianapolis. Is this your first time at the Derby City Comic Con?
Yes, my first time. Yeah, I've been here before as a fan, but now I'm here as a fan.
Okay, you got some nice artwork here. Now you got the Hong Kong Fooey.
Yeah, I'm kind of old school, Hanna-Barbera kind of guy.
Okay, you draw these, paint them first, and digitalize them, or are they just digitalized?
It's a combination of both. Some I sketch it out first, and I scan it onto the computer, I go to Photoshop and paint over it. And lately, it's kind of expanding my skills. Basically just designing right on Photoshop and then painting right after. So just kind of doing a little bit of everything. Just sketching mainly. That's where it all starts. Drawing, sketching, kind of building up and kind of doing from there.
Okay, so you freelance work for cartoonists, for comic books and stuff like that?
Well, right now I'm just strictly a freelance illustrator. I'm working concept artist, so anything that'll help kind of put me out there. I'm brave, I'm willing to put stuff out there.
Some other artwork you're doing, portfolio right here? Some other portfolio work?
Yes, I do a lot of I use a lot of different things. I use pencil, Copic markers, anything I can get my hand. God's really blessed me to be able to put some things out and stuff, so I just want to be able to put my work out there and let people see what I can do.
Say Candyman. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah,
especially in illustration. I've never seen it in illustration.
Yeah, there was a contest in Chicago and I missed it, but my art professor told me, just go ahead and just put it out there anyway. So I said, no, go ahead and just put it out there.
So you went to art school?
I eventually, later on in life, I did everything just naturally. Like I said, I was blessed with the talent to draw from like 4 years old. But once I got into my about mid-late 30s, I decided to get back into art again and decided to go to community college and go to get fine arts and kind of get my skills kind of going. And I learned a lot from there. It really helped to get my art.
You got some art over here too. Yeah, so what would you say for those who are inspired to do art? Are they already doing illustrations? Are they trying to get into being a freelancer? Are they trying to get books published? There's one of yourself right there.
Yeah,
so what would you say to those?
Selfie.
Oh, that's wonderful. All right, that's wonderful. What would you say to those inspired to get into, they're already doing their artwork,
right.
They just don't know how to freelance, or they trying to publish their own comic books and stuff like that? What would you say to those inspiring artists?
I'll be very honest, put God first. If you put God first with anything that you do, it'll happen. Keep pushing and never be fearful of learning. I never got to the point where I felt that I know too much and I draw so good I don't have to learn anything. Constantly have books, constantly get online, YouTube, find your favorite artist and emulate him, and the main thing, don't let anybody tell you what you can't do.
appreciate it, Mark. Candice, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All right, I'm here with another writer who's a writer of this animation called Southland Adventures. He's here to tell you about how he got into this particular art form and what he plans to do in the future and how others can be inspired by what he does.
Yeah, my name is John McKissick. I'm the creator and writer of Southland Adventures. I started off writing this Southland Adventures because I seen my nieces and nephews watching a cartoon and do the F-bomb a lot. So I wanted to have an avenue and a cartoon for kids to watch and be able to watch with their families without having any curse words and have a message. Now, for the future, what we're trying to do with this cartoon is we try to bring it out to the masses, trying to get as many people to watch it as possible. So now we started it on YouTube. So you can go to YouTube and watch Southland Gang Adventures and see what you think about it. If you like it, share it with your friends so we can try to get the networks to try to jump on board with us and put it out to the masses. So if you like Southland Gang Adventures, please check it out and tell us if you like it. Send us something on the website. You know, make us southlandgangadventures.com and tell us what you think about it.
All right, thank you, Derek. Thank you, Mr. John McKissick. Most definitely, it's Louisville's finest talent showcase coming to you from Derby City Comic Con 2015.
I'm glad that you enjoyed this segment of the interviews at this year's 2015 Derby City Comic Con. I'd like to share with you several books that I've been reading over the last couple of years that focus on Black cartoonists and animators. This book right here is called Animated Life by Floyd Norman, who was an animator at the Disney Studios. This other book is called Black Comics by Sheena Howard and Ronald Jackson, which focuses on the politics and images of Black cartoonists. And this book right here deals with the American pop culture within the realm of comic books with the emphasis of Black superheroes. It's called Super Black. Last but not least is a book by a guy named William H. Foster. It's called Looking for a Face Like Mine, which is a book made up of essays that William H. Foster had conducted interviews over the last few years that focuses on the Black cartoonist, superhero, and illustrator. So I hope that you enjoy this next segment of the interviews during the 2015 Derby City Comic Con.
And I'm here with another fabulous artist named Sherrod Jackson, right? All right, and Sherrod here is going to tell you what he does in this particular industry. I know he's dabbled with animation as well. And he's working on a new project right now. So Sherrod, you take it away, let us know what you're doing.
Galaxies for Hire. It's a money project. It's coming out through Devil's Due and Devil's Due First Comics. Right now it's running online through devilsdue.net site as a weekly webcomic. And it's running right now, so go to it. The URL is devilsdue.net, Galaxies for Hire. And check it out, you'll enjoy it.
Now you work for your own independent company or you work with others, freelance?
I do a little bit of both. It's like with the Galaxies, I'm working with Devil's Due. And like the other projects, I do freelance work. Right now I'm doing freelance work, a couple of like webcomic guys, and of course like freelance illustration, graphic design. So just anything to just keep busy, keep steady.
And this is out of Nashville, Tennessee.
Currently, yeah.
So you network with people over the internet in other parts of the world, the country, and stuff like that?
Network with a lot of connections I made online, of course, like being in conventions. And also I've moved around a lot, a couple of years. I recently came from California. Before that, I was in like Texas. So I just been all over the place. And of course, connections over the years, kind of keep in touch.
Okay, you still doing animation?
Currently no. The last thing I did for animation, I was doing storyboards recently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like the last big animation project I had was a couple years back.
Oh, okay. Wonderful. Well, what would you say to people who are inspired to do the work you're doing? If they're already doing it, are they trying to do this, go to Comic Cons, or try to create their own comic strip? What's the inspiration? What would you tell them?
Tell them don't stop. Just don't stop. It's like I'd say do it. Get it out there. Like if the first round's not good or whatever, as a professional as anyone else's product, don't worry about it. Just get it out there. Get it seen. Because like you keep doing it, you're always going to improve.
All right, thank you, Roger. I just appreciate it. Thank you. We're here with no other than Ray Jordan, alumni at Kentucky State University. We were students there together. I remember this brother here was working on some material. I remember his story. He was working on Still Coffin, and I just happened to bump into him here at the Derby City Comic Con, and he's got this company right now. And he explained to us, Ray.
Oh yeah, it's Quarantine Comics. We're based out of Lexington, Kentucky. We try to specialize in original stories, original characters, and quality material. On sale or through us, we have available Ninja vs. Samurai. It's written by myself and drawn by an artist named Ray Kaufman. Then we have another artist. He's actually on his way here. His name is Phil Butler. He's from Louisville, Kentucky. It's a story we have. It's called Assassins Incorporated. We're on to our 3rd issue on that. And coming up, we have my favorite and one of my biggest stories that I've ever written. It's called Tau Universal University. It's the one he was referring to. It actually splintered out of the one he was referring to. And, we have that coming right here. We have some sample pages and everything. So, hey, man, it's really, really cool. It's really exciting you got that channel, man. It's really awesome.
Yeah, man, we try to do our best to promote and showcase the talent in Louisville. And pretty much anytime we have something, we always find that even though people may not be from Louisville, may come in for events, they might move here to Louisville, they may know people in Louisville, they may network with them, or may have been panel discussion or some type of event and have some type of talent and skill. We're always trying to showcase something rather than what we always see in the media that they don't show.
Yeah, no doubt. Like I said, this title, Assassins Incorporated, is actually drawn by a guy from here, Louisville, Kentucky. And this is issues 1 and 2 event that's available. He'll be up here later, and he'll have issues 3 that's going to be up and on the desk. Not in full production yet, but we're about done with it. Like you said, Louisville, there's so much talent. I love, catching the showcases and everything and seeing all the people that are out like this. I'm a writer and I can't draw, so what I like to do is look at all the stuff and try to find people to work with. A lot of times we'll have people come to the booth, stop by and talk about their artwork. And, that's how me and the guy that's doing Cal, we kind of got together over just discussing what we want to do. So yeah, it's really cool.
All right, Ray, I appreciate it. This is like a reunion here. I hadn't seen him quite a few years. A few years ago, I saw him at homecoming. That's when he was working at KSU. So most definitely, man, glad to see you again.
Good seeing you.
I'll be here the whole time and tomorrow.
On your show.
Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot.
I'm here with no other than Scarlett Clark, illustrator, writer. Let you interview him. I'm interviewing this brother right here. He's done some work with different Image Comics. It was his own artwork. And I met you back in 2011, Derby City Comic Con 2011. Since in between that time, what have you been doing?
For starters, I got a comic strip in a newspaper in my hometown of Kokomo, Indiana called Linton Bindi, based on this character here. And she's like an African warrior. And I really didn't think it was going to, the paper would actually run it. I just took a gamble, went in there, talked to the editor and said, hey, this is something I've been working on. Would you like to possibly do this as a strip in the paper? And he took it around to the people inside the office, and they liked it so much that they went ahead and printed it. So the strip's been running now for like 3 years, since January of 2012. And then on top of that, we have a second newspaper in town called the Kokomo Perspective. I'm from Kokomo, Indiana. And in the Perspective, I do editorials. So I do a strip for one paper, and I do editorials for another paper, both paying gigs. So that keeps me pretty busy. I've expanded my inventory since 2011. Back then I had maybe, 12, 13 prints and that. Now I've got over 50 different prints. Do a lot more freelance work now. Got a couple books coming out through Big Bang and a few more private publishers that are doing some things that want me to do art. Plus a 9-to-5 job, so that is
So how long have you been producing the comic strips, comic books?
comics, I've been in the comic book business. I started way back in 1991. That's when I cut my teeth in the business. And even then, it was on an independent scale with my own character. opportunity. Back then, in 91, there wasn't print on demand. You didn't have digital access like you do now. So basically, you had to know how to draw, how to write, and then you had to shop around. And a company called Rip Off Press had picked up my artwork and liked it, like what I did with the character I produced, like Renegade. They decided to run it. They were trying something a little different back then. They were in adults-only type of books, and my Renegade character was more mainstream in a way.
In 5 minutes, we are going to make lightsabers at the kids area. Please come on over whenever you can.
So I debuted that in 91, and then I had a chance to work with Tom McFarlane for a couple of Spawn pinups. One of them he didn't publish. He paid me well for it. He didn't publish it. The first one that I did, which is in here. For anybody that happens to be a Spawn collector, it's in issue number 21, if I can find it. I know I've got it in here. Just give me a second. It's not exactly. It's funny when you're trying to find something.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was doing earlier. But this is some great artwork. You're showing us all your work, man. This is wonderful work. Most definitely.
This is some of the other things that I've done over the years since you guys saw me last. A couple commission pieces for a few comic book shows. This one was in Chicago back in 2013. Avengers print. FF print, which is brand new. I can't find it. You guys see the Avengers movie?
Oh yeah. Avengers.
Yeah.
Good movie.
I know it's in here. I just couldn't find it right now. Pass it up somewhere. There it is, right there. Way in the back. That was my first time working with Image Comics with Tom McFarlane. That was the first pinup that I did for him. And it appeared in that issue.
Oh, okay. And it did get, you said it did get published.
Yeah, this is the actual pinup here from the page inside the book.
Okay. It was nice talking with you. Appreciate it. Anytime. Very inspirational. What would you like to say to the artists who are inspired by what you do and those who want to get into art and illustration, get published, do their own independent thing outside the majors?
Well, just keep trying and keep working hard at it because, again, like I said, when I started in the business, you didn't have print on demand. So now people don't have to go to the mainstream to do their own work. You can print it yourself. So if you got the chops to do it and the talent, and you can print your words out here, get a few dollars and get a fan base going. That's a great thing. And I encourage anybody to do it. Jack Kirby told me one time, I'm in this business for everybody. I've had it.
All right, appreciate it. All right, thank you. Louisville's Finest Talent Showcase. And you know, so far we met so many extraordinary, outstanding artists, so creative beyond belief. Okay, a little funny over there, but here we got something different, unusual, something exciting. I like stuff like this, something out of the box, which I've never seen before. I'm used to regular sculptures and stuff, you know, shaving, all types of other stuff. I even seen shaving butter, but I've never seen nothing like this before. It's called Wire. And we're here with an artist who's been at Derby City Comic Con since Friday. Today is Saturday. And he's here to share with you his background, who he is, how he got started in this twisted wire material.
My name is Kevis Mitchell. I'm a former Marine from Quantico, Virginia, and I've been making wire sculptures since I was 8 years old. And the way I got started was church. I took G.I. Joe men to church, and my mom didn't like it, so she took them away from me, and I found a piece of wire, and I made my first wire sculpture. And since then, I've been making wire sculptures, anything that I could imagine I could create. And my parents were fortunately very supportive, and they encouraged me. And as I developed my artistic voice, I continued creating throughout my entire career, and even today with 2 children and a regular professional career, I still have an opportunity to come out and create and make more wire sculptures.
Now, what would you say to those who are inspired by this story? A lot of them, I played with G.I. Joe growing up as well, a lot of us wanted to take them everywhere. And I didn't think of that one. That was a good idea to create your own. I didn't even think about that one. So what would you say to those who are inspired to be creative like yourself, and others who say you're very critical of others, saying, no, you can't do that, stop doing that? What would you say about that to those persons so they continue to listen to that? But nonsense, take the criticism, get stronger. What would you say about that?
Well, it's all about drive and passion. If you have a passion for something, and if you're driven to succeed, and you keep your drive and you keep your passion, and you continue doing what you're doing, because there always will be naysayers, and there'll always be people that don't believe in what you're doing. But if you're doing something positive and you believe in yourself, continue on, because there's nothing that can stop you from being successful other than yourself.
I hope you enjoyed today's show, and I would like to thank the guests for allowing me to interview them at this year's 2015 Derby City Comic Con, Louisville, Kentucky. Here's an interesting fact. The ancient Africans combined words and images for a form of communication. Till next time, I'm Troy Johnson, Louisville's finest, a talent showcase.